Go on, Spider. To call our meeting to order. Pledge to the flag. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I hope our office is setting a level over our flag.
I thought it was kind of you guys to stand up when I walked in.
Yeah.
Well, appreciate that.
Well, we respect you.
You've been in the sun a bit.
We have approval of the minutes from last meeting?
Second.
Yes. Correspondence with the clerk?
From our Ohio House of Representative Tim Ginter, he sent an email regarding township-related budget items for fiscal year 2016-2017, and I will leave this here for you to look through. Pennex Aluminum Company up in the Industrial Park is having an expansion open house on August 7th, 11 to 2. It is a dinner, and you need to make reservations. The trustees were invited. If you decide you'd like to go, I'd be happy to make your reservations for you.
I've already got a reservation.
You already?
Yeah, I'm going for Rutan.
Okay.
I'll go.
Bill? Yeah. PERSA, the Public Entity Risk Services of Ohio, acknowledged the detachable forks were on the theft report, and they did give us a file number. That's just an update on that situation. Columbiana County Development Department is offering township assistance, grant monies available, a new program this year, and you might be interested to look through that information. State Route 45 Auto sent business information, and I will give that information to Jason regarding tune-ups and different services that they offer at their shop. We did receive from the Ohio Township Association the latest edition of the grassroots clippings. That's all the correspondence I have, sir.
Thank you. Bill, you got any correspondence?
No, sir.
Ray?
The only thing I have is we got it straightened up that they're supposed to deliver our signs, I believe, Friday. Our sign order. Once we got the address figured out, we should get them Friday. Here.
Good. Is that all you got?
That's it.
I don't have anything. Unfinished business, Gabby?
I was wondering if there was a traffic complaint update from the constable.
Which one?
This would be for
Have not heard a word.
Mr. Best.
Not heard a word. Never called me back. I haven't called him since the last meeting, but I left him 2 messages. I'm not going to be I'll leave them, but haven't heard a word. Have you heard anything, Jason?
Eagleton Road, I wanted to advise the board that we did receive a check for $3,500. This was for the guardrail damage on Eagleton Road. We did sign a release, and they did issue payment. We had sent a letter to the Latonia mayor regarding toning out Dan for fire calls. I did not get a response to the letter that was sent from the board.
I did speak to the mayor. I made contact with him. He didn't see a problem with it, but they are notifying me via telephone for fire calls. So the last 3 or 4 that have gone out, trees down and different things, they have made contact with me via telephone.
So there is some
progress being made.
Good.
That's all the unfinished business I have, sir.
Good. Bill, got any unfinished business?
I had a call from the person that donated the bench at the cemetery, and she was here from Florida, and she was very excited about it.
That's great. on that.
This is a letter received from the Franklin Square Heritage Day Association. Wishes to donate funds to Salem Township for the improvement and upkeep of the Heritage Park in Franklin Square. We ask that some sort of recognition of the association's role in creating the park be displayed. It is a check for $22,143.41. This money will be deposited into the general fund, and it will be earmarked for the park.
So we need to be thinking about what we can do to honor their wishes, what they want for that. Thank you. Okay, new business, Kathy.
May I please have a resolution to approve the 2015-16 Otarma all-encompassing insurance coverage, $8,778.
I'll move.
Second.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Just to report that Jason will be on vacation July 24th through August 10th, and Paul Triplett will be on vacation July 30 and 31st. That's all the new business I have, sir.
Okay. Bill, you got any new business?
No, I don't.
Ray?
No, I don't.
I don't either. Department heads, fire marshal, police chief.
At our last meeting, State Representative Tim Ginner was here and talked about that grant. I did make contact with his office the next day. I believe he said his name was Alex that I called, and he was apparently getting overwhelmed with calls probably from everybody he's going to tell to call. He said the grant isn't even, he said the ink's not even dry, he's not even aware of it, all the details about it. So I just gave him my information. I have not heard anything back. I just asked him if he could just forward me any information so I could get working on it right away and to see if that was even a possibility to obtain some grant money or whatever, but I have not heard a word back from them since then, so we'll keep working on that. For the last several meetings I had been mentioning the police car needs tires. I did bring estimates tonight for different tires. They range from $773 to what Steve's Auto is recommending he's calling it this MSR. It's a 60,000 mile tire. They use them they're more of an aggressive tire. They're not noisy. A little bit of a better tire that he thinks that was on there the last time. It should work a lot better. This one's for $516.64. Comes out to about $129.16 a piece. He is checking into one more tire, Firestone brand tire. But the price would be about the same. It may even be $1 or $2 cheaper. You know what I mean? But if we round it out to $130, but the tires are really, they're not going to make it to winter.
No, but
we're in need of tires now.
what's your wishes? Wait to see what he does, or
He'll have an answer he'll have an answer in the next few days. So I'm just saying we can make approval to get tires and just make it $130 a tire. It won't be more than this. And then it may be a penny or $1 or $2 less.
From what is the vendor?
Steve's Auto Repair.
I'd say we gotta have
Yeah,
tires.
I moved to get the new tire.
Since the new grant ain't gonna give us a new car.
Well, we get tires. If the grant comes through, we get a new car. Then we'll see what happens from there.
Pull the new tires off.
Yeah.
Save the old.
We'll save them.
Mr. Heston made a motion. Is there a second?
I'll say.
How do you vote?
Yes.
Thank you.
The only other thing that I had is things had been quiet for a little while in the township, other than the theft from autos are starting to pick back up again. Lisbon Road, Longs Crossing Road, Lodge Road, again, people are experiencing theft from autos, electronic equipment, money, purses, wallets, credit cards. So again, I can't stress the importance enough of people taking in their personal belongings into the house at night, hiding all their valuable property that they have in there, and again, not leaving purses and wallets and credit cards. Most of the stuff was recovered. There was some credit cards and stuff located in a soybean field. So again, they rummaged through the stuff and ended up tossing what they didn't think they could get away with, which was a good thing, but still reminding people not to leave it in their cars, and all the vehicles that were entered were unlocked. So again, just reminding the residents to do their part as well. And several of the people that I talked to did indicate that they heard noises, their dogs bark, they heard a car stop in front of their house, didn't think anything about it for the next day. So again, if they hear anything unusual, we just encourage them to report it. So that's all that I have tonight.
Thank you. Road foreman, Jason,
Just busy with chip and seal.
how's it moving along?
I'd say they're only about half.
Maybe half done.
Only about half done. 2 days, they're only about half done. They're probably going to be here through Friday. Not sure.
Oh, they didn't get a real good
Yeah, they
start
had to kind of.
first day.
Yeah, they didn't have a good start the first day, and they had to kind of restart the second day. But it looks good now. It looks real good now.
Yeah.
So,
That's good.
that's what we'll be doing the rest of the week.
Okay. What else you got?
You need anything?
No, vacation.
Fuel? Yeah. Got enough fuel and everything for you
They
to go?
should be good. Yeah, they should be good.
How do you get this? You got this all worked out to,
Yeah.
we're gonna have somebody that.
Yeah, there'll be 2 guys here at all times. So it should be.
Okay. What else for us? Anything?
I figured you can answer that.
Get scammed.
Yeah, well,
I got nothing. It all calms down here in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, we get this chip and seal, let the dust settle.
you guys have been doing a really nice job.
Did a nice job getting ready for it. Gonna pay off too. It's looking great what they're doing.
Turned a few trees, dropped a big tree,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
Made an alley.
made an alley.
It looked like a month ago like how it ever happened, but the weather finally cooperated a little bit.
They're treating down in Tea Garden Monday.
County road. I think it's still there.
Did we get the one on Butcher cleaned
Somebody
up?
cut it up. So I'm going to leave it be until they...
That's awful.
Somebody cut it all up. So I'm thinking somebody wants some firewood, so I'm just going to leave it.
Yeah, okay.
Fire department's concerned about the piece hanging above.
But I got it down.
Okay.
It took us half a day, but we got it out of there.
That's what they were concerned about, is that?
It was a lot tougher than you would have ever thought.
That's why they wanted the bucket or something to lift them up.
I had to go and cut it off. It wasn't coming down. 14-foot step ladder, 12-foot pole saw. I got it.
Something we better we didn't say.
Ladder and a pole saw doesn't sound like a good combination.
Get to it.
I missed that.
Probably better something we
I
didn't
don't
say.
shimmy trees, so. That's all.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
Well, have a good vacation.
Oh.
Any guest comments? Tim?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You got the floor.
Does anybody remember when I was down here last time?
Yes, I do.
And what I asked for?
Yes, I did.
And I tried to be nice about it. And I'm getting all kinds of water damage up here. We've had more rain this year than we've ever had. And there's nothing being done. I keep waiting to see at least a trustee drive down my road after a rain. Nothing. Nothing. There is no ditch up there. You filled the ditch in completely. You chip and seal over top of it. There's big cement chunks underneath it. There's water coming up out of the chip and seal. There's grass growing up out of the chip and seal. And I'm getting all the water that's coming down across my property. It's washing ditches in the field. I'm getting gravel in the yard. It's washing out the end of my driveway. I asked you before, I told you this was going to happen, and I've seen nothing. Nothing. It's against the law to divert water on somebody else's property. And that's the second time you've done it, John. The first time you filled that ditch completely full of rock up there. It was higher, the rock was higher than the road.
Well, I'll differ with you there, Tim. We filled that ditch because we had the extreme flood in, 2009 or 11?
And that had nothing to do with
We
that.
had to put something in that ditch that was going to go 10 foot deep. And that was what it was all about. And it was never above the pavement.
It
Absolutely was not.
I stood out there and watched
It absolutely was not. We're
It
not even going to argue that it was not that way.
and you promised me you'd come out and take care of it.
Yes, we did. And
You
we
did not.
We have not. We told you this year, and we've been tied up with this bad weather, chip our road, and we will do it.
We'll get it fixed.
Give
The
me a
weather
date.
has not been in our favor, Tim, and you know that.
It hasn't been in anybody's favor.
No.
But why didn't you finish that job before you started another one
Because it got too
in the
cold.
spring?
Winter came.
Yeah.
I'm talking in the spring. Why
Well-
didn't you finish it before you started other stuff?
Because-
What am I supposed to do?
Because of the weather is one reason we couldn't get to it.
You've had lots of chances.
And you don't need to tell me that no trustees has been up there and looked at it. I've looked at it several times. And it ain't near what you're making it out to be.
Really? Well, I've got pictures of it, of what it's done
Okay?
to my yard, and all that water's coming off that field.
Which field are you talking about?
Across the road. Everything comes right across the road now because it can't come down along the road.
Yep. And it's a bigger job. We got 3 issues up there to get solved so we can put a correct ditch in there.
So how long is it going to take? How long do I have to put up with water damage? Are you going to make right the damage that I'm having up there? You caused the problem. I didn't.
Oh, I don't know that we caused the problem.
When you didn't put a
We
ditch in, you
improved
didn't cause the
We
problem.
improved the road. We did not make a ditch like you're making out to be.
There is no ditch. There is nothing. The big chunks of concrete with steel sticking out of them. I've got pictures of all of it.
You guys got any input in this?
And the thing, we will come out there, we are gonna, I told you this too, that we will come out and fix it. But we, like you said, the weather hasn't been on our side or anybody else.
It's been 4 months since I was down there.
Well, then we had 6 days it didn't rain in June.
They
I mean,
work in
it's-
rain every place else.
So did we.
That's what I'm saying. They
Yeah.
work in the rain other places.
So did we work in the rain. We
Yeah.
just, it's one we didn't get done.
It'll get done before.
It's one we didn't get done. We'll give you that. And
Can you give me a date when you're going to start?
Well, it's not going to be this week because our man's going on vacation, which he's entitled to.
Not questioning
He
that
stayed,
at all.
he scheduled his vacation to get our chip and seal program in good order, and it's in good order.
I was down here before.
It's
and I'm
happening.
trying to be nice about it. This time I'm asking for a date. When are you going to start?
Got any idea what the schedule looks like, Jason?
I got 3 pipes to put in when I come back.
I would cure the problem myself on my side, but I can't do it. Because the water is going down across the field further up. And it's all downhill from there. So I can't divert it down my way.
Are we lacking a ditch on the other side, or is that what we need?
No, it won't help. Because it's all downhill up there. Once it runs across the road, it's down through the field. You can't catch it and bring it back up. The ditch has to be on the other side of the road where it's always been.
Well, it's crossing over the road, running into the field. Most roads has got a ditch on both sides.
So when you got it downhill on the other side, how are you going to put a ditch in it? It's all downhill. You can't ditch it and bring it back up.
Catch it as it comes off the road. You're claiming our road is causing all the problem.
It comes off the road and goes down.
Down to the field. Through the
Get
field.
right into the field, washing the field out.
How close to your driveway is it?
It'd be south driveway, right?
Pardon me?
South of your driveway.
How close to your driveway
That
is
is
this
south of
problem?
my driveway. I'm still getting water that's coming down and running down my driveway too.
Do you have a culvert under your driveway?
No. No.
But there is a ditch on the other, to the north of your driveway.
Yeah, there never was till probably 6 or 7 years ago when they put one in. And that's when Paul Smith worked for the township and they put one in down there. But it doesn't catch hardly anything anyway. Everything's on the other side of the road. Everything comes off that field. That's the reason I ask people to come up when it's rained and look at it, and you can see where the problem is. But it starts way on up the road. The farther down it goes, the more it catches up. And that's the reason you need a ditch down there. The ditch that you filled in, it had to be that deep or it wouldn't carry the water when it's just running like this. I lived there. I've been there for almost 30 years. I ought to be able to tell you what's going on up there.
tell you, we're gonna do it.
It'll get done.
But I can't, no, I don't have a date.
We can't give you a date, but it'll get done before fall.
Can you give me an approximate date?
Before fall.
That's within the next month.
That's within the next month.
To use your terms, John, that's unacceptable.
What's that?
Not giving me a date when you're gonna start.
Within the next month. Within the next month.
Give him in August.
We gotta give him a chance to take care of his schedule.
We haven't actually even made a round of mowing yet.
Yeah. Right.
That's really the only thing that's been done on that road, mowed it. Yeah, they did mow it. But they further need to mow the road because the grass is coming up through it. Come up here and look at it for yourself. Don't take my word for it. All of
I
it.
have. I've been there when it's
We
raining.
know.
Yeah.
I've never seen it come across the road though.
We're not the
You should have been up there the other day.
Yeah,
Well, that was a lot of rain.
It didn't make any difference.
I had to go clean the underpass out on Sunday, if that's what you
If
mean.
there's a ditch on the other side to carry it, it wouldn't have come across the road.
It probably still would have.
Probably still would.
Not if there's a ditch there for it to run down.
Well,
Are you saying the ditch I already put in is not carrying enough water?
The ditch, actually no.
Because I'm up to about where your property line's ends, right?
Okay, well on down there, almost to the culvert that ran across the road.
That's a big ditch. That's not a little ditch.
Yeah. But no,
carry a lot of
no,
water.
it's way on up past my driveway is where the problem's at. Way on up. It's not,
Where the trees are in the back.
yeah. Clear on up almost to the top of that hill.
Where I need to take the trees down. Yeah.
that's right.
That's why we stopped digging, because of the trees, I gotta get permission to take
We
trees
gotta
out.
get a permission to take the trees. It's a holdup.
That big tree finally fell over.
Mm-hmm.
Whose trees are them? Do you know for sure?
Nope, not for sure.
That's what we're up against too.
You can't take them out.
But shouldn't that all been taken care of before you ever started working on that road? Because you couldn't.
Well, the problem we ran into is I had to push the road to that side because we couldn't go to your side.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because I own the whole road now.
No, you don't. You just have.
I can show you where the surveyor stake is sticking right there on the other side of where the ditch used to be.
Right.
So you're telling me I don't own the road then?
No, you don't. You pay taxes on it, but we have a right
To
of
pay
way.
taxes on it, you're
No,
right.
you don't own it.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
We all pay taxes under the roads.
My property goes to the center of the road. I can't do anything.
And you told me that wasn't the driveway? Well, I've got papers at home to prove it was a driveway at one time.
It's a dedicated road
Now it is, but it was a driveway.
for over 100 years.
No.
Absolutely.
Well, I got paperwork to
I don't
differ with you. Oh, okay.
Go down and ask Bert. We looked it up.
What was the name of the road?
I have no idea. It was
Well, if you looked it up, you ought to know what the name of the
No,
road
we
was.
looked it up on the plot maps. Bert said right there it is, the date, when it was designated. You can go down and ask Bert.
And it dead end.
It did not dead end.
It did not dead end.
It went from all the way out. Believe me. Because I went down and made sure.
It never opened up because I've got aerial maps of it that don't even show it being opened.
But it was dedicated back then. And nobody ever took the road off.
Well, when Simmons lived up there, he built the barn at the other end of that road so he wouldn't have a long driveway to go back. And he never built a house, so. My dad lived around this property all his life, long before you were born, and he said it was a driveway. But that's beside the point. I'm still getting water
Do
damage.
you know the width of it?
Nope. The last I heard, it was never dedicated, so there was never,
What their time was.
I heard it was never dedicated, so it never had a right-of-way settlement. So, all I want settled is to get rid of the water that I never had before and you worked on the road.
Well, it may call for a ditch down the other side. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, it ain't gonna cure the problem, I'm telling you right now.
Well,
I'll put the
if
ditch
the-
in on the other side.
if the ditch on one side is not handled, That's
There is
why
no ditch on the other side. It can't handle it.
there may be when we're done.
There's gonna have to be on the other side. There always was a ditch on the other side.
You're talking about on the east side.
Well, which side are you? Your house side?
On the east side.
East side? Yeah.
Across from his driveway.
No, it's on the west side. It's on,
Yours.
across from my driveway, on the other side, where all the trees already taken, wanting to take out. This looks more like a vendetta against me is what it looks like to me.
Don't even go there, Tim, you know better.
Do I?
You're just talking to the utility.
What do you think, Jason? By the end of August, we can be out there?
We'll be done. We'll do whatever it's
I
gonna
wanted to
take.
be out there way before that, and I know I've even talked to you guys
We've
about it
talked
before.
about
I have
being
not been
there.
able, because it's gonna take me at least a week to go over there, do the trees.
Tell me,
And I
is there any ditch at
cannot.
all on the other side of the road?
What's that?
When you come up past my driveway, is there any ditch at all on that side of the
From
road?
your pen up, there's nothing right now.
Nothing
right now.
big
I'm not
chunks
denying
of
that.
cement.
I'm not denying that.
Yeah,
And it comes down out of the field across from your house. I know that.
way up.
I've never seen it come across the road, though. I've been over there when it rained, and I've never seen it.
Well, you can see all the gravel that's washed off the road down on the
Well,
other
the gravel on that road's still loose, too, so any
Well,
rain's
water
gonna do
has to
it.
come across the road to wash it. It'll be done.
I mean, you would've got chip and seal done regardless, rain or not, from winter, and
I'm not arguing the chip and seal, I'm just arguing ditch.
you'll get a ditch before the end of August.
We're gonna take care of it, and that's the end of it.
By the end of August, we'll be up there.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Anything else?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.